Hey guys, this is Hunter's Technical Fun. I just want to say a couple things before this video starts. This episode that you're about to see was probably one of my favorites. This is MegaMan X D&D Season 1, Episode 5. While editing this, I really got to see how awesome it was. So, without further ado, here's MegaMan X D&D Episode 5. Let's go.
Last time, we took out the last of the straggling Mavericks, which was a Flame Rock Wolf, and we were all kind of depressed about it because we had no idea what her deal was, why she wanted to do this, and we tried our best to see if there was some way that we could get Gate to resurrect her, but her DNA soul was completely destroyed. So unfortunately, there was nothing that we could do at that point. And going to deal with her, since he didn't know that we were also doing that, was Zero, who showed up, and he told everybody that all of the Maverick Hunters had gathered at the tower that Sigma took control of, which apparently has a whole bunch of nukes in it that he will use to nuke the entire human race. So the Mavericks have all the Maverick Hunters have all gathered out by the tower and are ready to stage their final attack. So Zero got all of us teleported over to them. We talked with Volt Kraken, who Sphinx was choked by because Sphinx really got on his nerves. And there's also Gravity Beetle there. Both him and Volt Kraken were sad because their brothers became Mavericks and got murdered during this whole thing. And
interacted with them as well.
Yes, Phoenix did interact. Phoenix was actually became friends with them, kind of. More so Gravity Beetle, but they were able to talk with Volt Kraken and have Volt Kraken not hate them.
Nice. And
we also met Lugwasp's brother, Blast Hornet, who they had a bit of an awkward interaction because they haven't seen each other for a long time, but they both just kind of apologized for that and are on fairly good terms. And the last session ended off with Zero trying to get everybody ready for the final assault, with mostly everybody cheering and getting ready to fight, but a few of them did not.
At the very end, Phoenix's flames changed, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
I believe that happened as well.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to just start things off with a bang. As the cheering begins to die down, and the Maverick Hunters all look out onto the horizon, they can see the mechanoloids under Sigma's control. An army, a horde, swarming toward the group. There's mechanoloids of all kinds. There's large, rocket-filled, turtle-like mechanoloids.
Ooh.
There's helicopter mechanoloids with spikes jutting out from the ends. There are large bee carrier mechanoloids that have the long-legged, ball-like mechanoloids popping out from them. Mechanoloids of all types, all sizes, are charging at the hunters.
Is there any metal and stuff around us?
Yes, there are various platforms about that that are created from metal. There are also some various hover platforms that are above that are also made out of metal with propellers having them float about.
Okay. Lugwasp wants to start disassembling one of those platforms.
Cool.
All right. Could I have you roll for
Yes.
speed?
Okay.
Oh, Lugwa's speed
Channel.
is bad.
Inspiration.
Oh, okay. Lugwasp then
Wait.
starts flying up towards the platforms and begins to
So
disassemble.
we rolled a 14.
Yeah, that's Gavin.
Oh,
rolled a
cool.
Wait,
14.
Awesome.
am I in the wrong die roll?
It's the top die roll, the very first one. So I don't know.
Oh, his was a okay. Yeah, I'm in the right one.
Okay, so he begins to disassemble, and he's actually doing it fairly quickly, trying to get something ready. And Couragio actually sees what's going on and decides to help out and starts disassembling some others. Now, as that is going on, Zero points out to the mechanoloids. Charge! And with that, all of the Maverick Hunters begin to leap off of the platform and charge toward the mechanoloids. Tamaskin joins in. Now, how about the rest? Hunter, what about Alpha? I'm sure Alpha would like to dash in.
Let me take a second to set that up real quick.
Okay. Now, while you're getting that set up, Jacob, does Sphinx want to dive right in?
Yes.
Okay. Phoenix? What about Phoenix?
No, Phoenix needs to observe for a second.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay. Then I'll have this ready. Okay. So, is Phoenix just trying to look for anything specific?
By the way, Alpha is ready.
I guess Phoenix is looking for any holes on their defenses. Like
Okay.
any
Look for those
like
holes.
any weakness.
Gotcha. Can you roll for that? Perception check.
Roll.
Hunter, we still hear your voice. Your voice is overpowering the effect.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Was I wrong?
Figured you might want to know that.
Oh!
Damn.
Okay.
First 20 of the
I
night.
was gonna say try rolling that, but you know.
As Phoenix watches the hunters go down and start to battle the mechanoloids, they try to see if there's any sort of opening, any way to get past these defenses, and they notice something very interesting. It appears that all of the main forces appear to be down on the ground.
Beating.
As they look up at the floating platforms, they can see, while there are a few helicopter mechanoloids and a couple of
flower.
those bee carriers, most of their defenses are on the ground. If they want to get in the tower, it appears going through the air is their best option.
Ooh, Sphinx
Luckily,
can fly.
not only Sphinx, but Phoenix is perfect for flying.
Well,
That gave me a really fucked up idea.
Perfect for flying.
Could I try to fly in?
Well, Phoenix has to
also
tell
has
you
someone
about this
there.
first.
Oh.
Phoenix could also carry someone else.
Ooh,
Not-
okay. Would you like to have Phoenix try to cuz okay, you got so Alpha and Tamaskin are the only two who cannot fly. So, who would you like to grab now? We've established that Alpha's pretty useless while not in his ride armor. So you probably can't grab on. Wait a minute.
Maybe me and him both can grab him and take him in.
Or
And then
I
then one
just
of us
thought
can-
of I
one
just
of us
thought
can
of
come back
something
to you.
else.
That is a
What
possibility.
if Phoenix grabs onto like the back of the ride armor and has Alpha grab Tamaskin, and then they fly up, like everyone flies up together.
Work.
Let's try it.
Okay, Phoenix has to communicate this plan to Alpha though.
Come on, Phoenix.
Look, I have an idea. We can easily get into that tower if we go through the air.
Okay.
How this is gonna work is, I don't remember, I think it's Alpha that has the red armor, right?
Yeah,
Or is it? Yeah. Alpha, you're going to get in your right armor,
Alright.
and I will grab onto you. Tamaskin will grab onto your right armor, I believe.
Alright.
And we can fly to that tower.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. That sounds real good. Let's make it happen.
and
Yeah, buddy!
with that, Phoenix grabs onto the back of the ride armor and, using their wings, starts jetting across the area.
Let's go!
Now, Hunter, would you like to roll, or I could roll for you if you would prefer, to see if you can grab Tamaskin on the way?
Roll for Alpha.
And you know what?
Oh boy.
How about, okay. Alright, I gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. That's
yeah,
okay.
and-
Good.
Yeah, and it's in the ride armor, so.
Alright.
Did I roll to see if I can get Sphinx to follow?
So currently Sphinx and Tamaskin are going down into the battlefield. So wait until this scene plays out. So
Okay.
down on the battlefield, Tamaskin and Sphinx are charging in with the rest of the hunters to take out the mechanoids. As they do, Tamaskin feels something latch onto him as a giant hand from Alpha's ride armor grasps onto him. Alpha, what the hell are you doing?
You're not gonna fucking get away from this shit, bitch. You better fucking hold on.
What the Phoenix, what's going on?
Hold on, goddammit.
Both of you, as well as myself, to the top of to the tower. It's easier to go through the air, less defenses.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I
What
guess that
Phoenix
makes
said.
it. Whoa! And with
It's
that,
easier to go
Phoenix
through the air.
starts lifting the two into the air.
I just had the perfect idea.
What's that?
Now, Sphinx notices that they're going up into the air, and does he want to follow? Jacob?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
All right.
I roll.
Yes, bro.
Yes. Roll to see if you can get away from your.
Uh-oh. Apparently I did something wrong. Did I do something wrong?
No,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
What was the result?
you didn't roll anything.
Oh. I hit enter, that's why, and it didn't send it. I forgot it's not Messenger. I can't just hit the enter button. Hold on. Where the fuck is this send button at?
Send it.
I think it's to the right.
If you go on your settings, you can also change it to enter, I believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you go to your settings, you should be able to change it.
I thought it was enter by default.
I thought so too.
It might be
Oh,
different.
there we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. It
There we
did.
go.
It did it that time. The first time I pressed enter, it didn't do it, but that time it did. What was it? A 6?
It was a 6. Hold
Oh.
up. Oh, but your speed's really good.
It was.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, Sphinx was just barely able to maneuver away from two helicopter mechanoids that were about to poke at him with their spikes, and tries catching up with the rest of the group. Now, Lugwasp also sees that they're flying up in the air. What does he want to do?
Excuse me.
Well, first, he wants to take some of the disassembled plates off of the
Alright.
platform and stick them to himself.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that's
So
that's a
that is
good
what-
idea.
Oh, go ahead.
And you know, he wants to take one of the propellers and just hold it.
Okay.
Like one of the propeller blades and hold it like a fucking club.
All right. So that is what he was doing while the rest of that was going on. Couragio also comes over with extra plates and a second propeller.
Ooh, extra plates and a second propeller.
Alright. I guess we're gonna be
Alright.
bashing some skulls inward.
I guess we are.
He starts flying over with the others. So Sphinx and Lugwasp catch up as Phoenix carries Alpha, who is carrying Tamaskin, toward the entrance. Now, those bee carrier mechanoids do open up on their bottoms, and machine guns do come out. Now then, how are we going to deal with this?
Well, I mean, I would think it's just something
Dead.
straightforward business, but you know,
Oh, wait a minute.
there's more.
You got
meat
that
to the
cannon, Hunter. Do you want to use the cannon?
Hell yeah, let's use the cannon.
The fucking grenade launcher thing.
Yeah.
onion. Yes, the grenade launcher. Let's do it.
Okay. So,
Grenade
Alpha
launcher
fires
active.
one of the magnet mine grenades at the one of the bee carriers. It does not launch onto the machine gun area. It does launch onto the side. As it does explode, it does seem to do a considerable amount of damage, but the bee carrier is still functioning, and the other one starts to fire. As it fires, these mechanoids seem to be a bit smarter than the ground troops, as the bee carrier seems to aim specifically at Phoenix. The bullets do begin hitting them, and they do start to take damage. And because of this, their grip on Alpha is starting to loosen.
Ooh, could Sphinx jump in the
Loosen
way?
grip.
Oh, okay. If you want to, you're gonna have to roll an armor roll, which I do not think Sphinx has good
It
armor.
might be a
okay.
better
Well,
idea
no,
for
Sphinx
Lugwasp
does-
to do that.
Never mind. Sphinx does have good armor.
Well, I'll try.
Okay. Sphinx sees what's going on and dashes in front of Phoenix. Having his wings curl around himself as a makeshift shield, the bullets seem to bounce off. As this is going on, Tamaskin wriggles an arm out and he wants to try to blast down that bee carrier. Damn. Hang on, how... What's his dexterity? Oh, it's his dexterity is really high, but that's a really low roll. Okay.
Just barely makes it.
Yeah, just barely
Tamaskin
makes it.
fires a hurricane shot, which does damage that bee carrier. Both bee carriers are now damaged, but they are still functional. Phoenix, actually, what would you like Phoenix to do?
It would be really funny if one of them was destroyed by a giant fireball.
It would be pretty hilarious.
Yes, it would be. I have to agree.
Man, they wonder if I can roll high
It would
enough.
it would be a nice amount of insignificant tomfoolery.
Hey, B.
Insignificant amount of tomfoolery.
Exactly.
A lot of a
Effect to
little bit of
reality. Oh,
trolling.
there goes gravity.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Leave me be. I never really liked bees. I liked wasps more.
I thought you were I honestly thought he was going to say be gone. What?
You thought?
God.
Be gone,
No,
you
no, no,
thought.
no, no, no.
Be
No.
be
Did you
gone.
hear what?
Be gone.
Did you hear what I? Yeah, I get the joke. But did you catch what I was saying when he was being or they were being pelted by machine gun bullets?
Yes.
Daddy.
That kind of tickles.
That's what she
That
said.
guy that
They
tickles.
create. I'm just imagining they say that like that kind of tickles as this
tickles.
That's
massive
what she
fuck
said.
off fireballs above their head. They just launch it at the two.
I feel like that's what Sphinx was saying when he was taking the bullets to his wings.
Right?
That tickles.
like that one kid from The Simpsons.
Like rolling around like God. That tickles.
I'm in danger.
Yeah,
Fuck.
as the fireball lands in between the two, it explodes, knocking the bee carrier down onto the ground. With that, the main defenses toward the inside of the tower are gone, and the group flies on inside. As they get in, and Phoenix drops Alpha, and Alpha drops Tamaskin, they look around and they see that the inside appears to be more fortified than the outside. There's a lot more mechanoloids just about here. It seems as though Sigma might have been expecting someone to get inside here.
Expecting.
I do a precision check.
This is where my idea comes in, right? Because
Yeah.
he's not like he could probably disguise as a maverick, right? So he could go in there. He, of course, if I managed to roll high enough, he could go in there almost completely undetected.
That's a possibility.
That's actually a pretty interesting idea. Would you like to roll intelligence for that?
I would roll
know what
intelligence.
God.
I was gonna ask if I could do like a perception check or something.
I mean, you can.
I don't know what his intelligence is, and that kind of scares me.
I'm taking a look.
Well, I
Phoenix?
guess I don't.
Oh, Phoenix
guess-
has really high intelligence.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh,
I guess I don't see nothing because I rolled a 9.
So, as Phoenix sees the various mechanoloids just walking about and readying for combat, they
wait, where? I don't see him in here or Phoenix in here. Because I'm looking in my thing.
yeah, Phoenix is in there. Phoenix is right above Sphinx and right below Lugwasp.
Oh. Oh.
And I gotta get a bag of dirt and dog dug a hole in my yard, but it goes up to my ankle.
As Phoenix sees this, they decide to try something. They have been getting increasingly more aware of their Maverick virus, though they still don't really want to fully admit to themselves that that is what it is. There's no denying it. So, they decide to try activating it. As they close their eyes and they try to look inside, they feel like they can hear something. Feel like they can hear a voice. As they try to pinpoint that voice, they think it a very deep voice. They've definitely heard it before.
Oh,
They still can't quite make it out, though.
That was the best one.
As that happened, their flames turned an even brighter shade of purple
Wait till John paint it white.
as they began to walk forward. The group watched, trying to figure out what they were doing. All of the mechanoids seemed to just ignore them.
How much was
Let
that?
them walk on by.
All that.
As Sphinx watched, Sphinx actually had an idea of what was going on. Sphinx, after all, was a nurse unit. And because of that, he was equipped with the ability to detect possible mavericks. He had already figured out that Phoenix was a maverick at this point. However, considering that he was also a maverick at one point, he didn't want to jump to conclusions and tell the group, hey, we gotta kill him. And he actually figured out that Phoenix is using that to their advantage and making it so it seems like they are the same as Sigma.
I don't think I can do anything freaky like that.
Phoenix, what the hell are you doing? Why aren't they attacking him?
I think he's like trying to be Maverick.
Wait, and that's working?
I mean, it appears to be.
So do we? How do we do that?
Wait, how many? How many? Well, are we in a room or like a hallway?
We are in a hallway. We're in a hallway. You can see windows on either side, looking out, showing the sky, the ground below, and the ocean off in the distance.
How many of the things are in there with us?
There's a good bit. There are some humanoid mechanoids who appear to be covered in rocks, or at least some sort of rock-like armor. There are other humanoid mechanoids. So there's about 2 of those rock ones. There's 3 humanoid mechanoids who are standing next to ride armors. And there are about 4 to 5 of these small, sort of ant-like mechanoids crawling about, though there might be more hidden somewhere.
Okay. I can't
Well,
do the idea of that.
if they're mimicking whatever identifies you as a maverick, I mean, they've been working with us the entire time, except for maybe one instance, but we don't talk about that.
Well,
You think maybe he can just
Hey, do you guys
put in a
remember?
good word?
Do you guys remember when I was Maverick?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Tamaskin was asking if, like, Phoenix should just say, like, hey, these guys are cool, they're with me?
I guess that would depend on what even makes you a maverick. I mean, if it's something that they can detect, then we wouldn't have any chance, but if only by us not hurting them would they think we were Mavericks just like them, then
What? But guys, but wait, I was Maverick at one point. I could probably slip us in also. I mean,
I'm just imagining Sphinx, like, Phoenix was just, like, walking by all casual, but then Sphinx, like, is doing this strut, like, this really obvious sort of, like, hey, I'm sneaking by you, but he's trying to act like he's cool.
he's moving his
Yeah.
fucking arms like his
Do you-
elbows
Yeah.
bent.
Yeah!
do you want me to like roll? Do you want me to roll for that?
Yes, can you please roll to see if that works?
Failed. I would like. I could try to see if
Ah.
Phoenix
Hey, hold
could
up.
take them as like maybe like prisoners or something.
Wait. Did I use perception? I mean,
You mean
inspiration.
inspiration? Well, we're gonna be in a fight. We're gonna be in a couple, actually, so it's
Okay.
probably
Use
best to
inspiration.
wait.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Then, since there's too many to blow to pieces, because he tried to take them as prisoners, as
Ooh, that
as the group is prisoners.
yes. Roll a will. Roll a will roll, and we'll see how that does.
Yeah, not very good.
Damn,
What was it? A 2?
a 2. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So after the mechanoids are looking at each other after Sphinx's strut, Phoenix immediately tries to go over to the group, sort of look menacing, but it seems the mechanoids aren't buying it, and they start taking out weapons.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh,
Human
gee.
Human shield.
More murder.
Oh,
favorite.
come on, Tamaskin.
I love murdering people. That's why I blew up a hospital.
Boom!
Jesus Christ. I
Damn.
mean, who?
That was for me.
Dr. Kane? That was for Alpha, by the way.
Oh, should I roll?
Yes.
For
Wait, what, are we
I was
rolling to
gonna
not
say-
die?
that's 2 nat 20.
That's
Are
3.
we
'Cause you
rolling
rolled one
to-
earlier.
Three nat
Are we-
20s.
So far, we're all just rolling to
Uh-uh.
attack, so...
Oh, okay.
I rolled
I
a 20
guess-
on my attack, so I'm good.
Lugwasp wants to hit someone over the head with his propeller. Hold on.
Yes, do it. His strength is insane. His strength is a 12, which is generally the highest stat.
Yeah, except for his armor.
Yeah, except for the armor, but we don't talk about that. So, as the group starts to attack, Tamaskin is trying to use his hurricanes, though they don't seem to be doing a whole lot, especially to the rock guys who appear to just stand in the way of the hurricane block. Sphinx stop them real quick as Phoenix just starts shooting fireballs at all of these mechanoids, and Sphinx following up with sniper shots, all of them headshots, by the way. And as they are
Dominoes.
getting completely mopped, Alpha's having a one-on-one fight with one of the ride armor mechanoids, and does win, though his armor does get beat up from it. As
I really
one-
like to imagine that, like, one of them, the way Lugwasp attack goes is, like, one of them makes it past and is about to hit, like, Tamaskin, and it's just like a fucking
Hell, guys,
frying pan noise.
Oh, I was gonna say that one of the ride armor guys starts, like, walking over and tries to, like, ram a fist down into Lugwasp, and Lugwasp just leaps up and bashes his head in with the propeller.
Sure, that works.
Phoenix does.
Still makes, like, the frying pan. Dong!
Now, I have an idea
Gosh.
for what Phoenix does, right?
Yeah.
Phoenix just uses a firebolt to try to put the hole in the floor.
Okay. A hole in the floor.
Yeah,
Why?
because if they can't physically get to us, then we can't get to them.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
let's see how that could work now that I think about it. Because if they can't get to us instantly, I can just snipe their heads.
That's true, but remember those ants I brought up? We don't know how many of them there actually were. As Phoenix shoots a fireball at the floor, the ants that started crawling out from the woodwork all begin to fall down that hole, and there were more than 5. They start coming out from the vents throughout the tower, but they all fall in the hole. So, with that, they seem to be able to make their way through it.
Jeez.
Well,
This reminds me.
that was pretty easy.
Yeah, I
Your
mean,
mom-
yeah. Well, I mean, if
that'll
it wasn't
be
for my
five-
precision
that'll be
aim with my, if it wasn't for my
That'll
precision,
be $5.50. I accept Venmo and PayPal.
I hope that guy in the right armor still comes to the shop.
man, I can't wait to upgrade my weapon. Like, on a for real note, I use this thing to blow out all their heads. I need something attached. I need like laser or like fire flamer or something. I don't.
And with that, they continue
I just
down.
imagine the whole time he's just sitting there bragging to himself, not paying attention.
Yeah, like, wow, I really did that. Like, I'm awesome. They should make me an an S-class hunter when I get back to the hunter base.
You know what? They should just give me my job back as a doctor.
What does that even have to do with being a doctor?
I don't know, but that's what I got to say.
I love that. So as they continue down the hallway, they come up to a ladder going up to a higher level.
I'll be first to go.
I just realized how high Phoenix's stats are. His
Oh, yeah.
lowest one is a 7.
Oh yeah.
I'll go up the ladder first. I'll fly.
Okay.
I'll like peek up and see if I can find anything.
Okay. All right. Can you roll a speed for me?
I did. It was a 20.
No, that. Oh wait. Are you freaking serious? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I wanted
Jesus Christ.
I wanted something to happen, but it's
What'd
not
you
gonna
want?
happen now. It's not gonna happen the way I wanted it to.
Oh,
Okay. So, as Sphinx decides to fly up.
Do you want me to use? Do you want me to use inspiration?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
No.
don't use inspiration.
As
Make the roll worse.
as Sphinx, I would laugh if it gave you another nat 20.
Oh my gosh!
Like
I want to try it just for shits and giggles.
just for shits and giggles. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not gonna mean nothing. Okay, let's see.
Gets another 20.
Or will it? We'll
Okay.
see. We will see.
So, as Sphinx flies up to the top, trying to see what's on the next level, something immediately launches out and almost grabs him, but he's able to fly right over it and actually get a clear view of what it was. It was Vile, the guy that he stole the ride armor from all the way back in Able City. And he
What
does not
happened to
look
him?
happy, and he's
Now
in a
that-
new ride armor.
Now that I think about it, what happened to Sphinx right armor?
He lost it.
How?
He lost a fucking mech.
When we teleported, he lost it.
I like the
Aw.
idea that he just left it somewhere and couldn't remember where it was.
That's what I was.
Right?
What I wanted to do.
Well, I
I was
completely
looking-
forgot that he ended up with a mech.
I know,
I
but I think it's funnier that he literally forgot that he got out of it.
There.
He just got out of it and left it.
And in like 50 years, whenever he's at his house, he's like cleaning stuff. He moves his couch a little bit, and the fucking mech is underneath it.
No, I just imagine one of these kids in like the town just finds it. Is like, "Mommy, look what I found!"
Yeah.
Wait, that belongs to
Whoa.
Mother.
Holy shit! What?
So I found most
It's the biggest
controversial
action
thing.
figure ever.
What does this thing do? Holy shit! You blew up our house.
Yeah, activates the machine gun arm.
No.
Yeah, so I just wrote
That'll be
most
the background for the
controversial
next villain.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Anyways.
So,
The background is that the next villain is the mom took away the mech suit, so the kid went evil to try to.
Right.
Anyways, I think we
Anyways.
should continue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vile looks pissed. You! Where
Son of a bitch.
is my armor?
You know what? That's actually a funny story. You see, we was in a fight, and like when we
Funny?
teleported.
Funny!
Listen, sir. Listen, don't get mad. I
Don't get
lost.
bad.
Okay, I just lost.
You
it 'cause I teleported.
lost.
No, I teleported and I left it right where it sat.
He tries to. He
But
tries
it's
to
okay.
hit Sphinx while he's giving this explanation, but Sphinx, because of that nat 20, Sphinx is like weaving around the punches, so he's calmly explaining this while
it's okay.
Vile is trying to break his face.
But it's all okay because in like 20 minutes I'll have a whole new mech suit.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, you're the one shooting stuff at me. I'm the.
He tries to punch again. I will have you try to roll. You'll have to roll for this one. Damn! Just he hits the wall, and I just see Sphinx like slowly land on his ride armor arm.
No, I just see people. I just see the people. I just see you guys downstairs. Like, did we come up? Like the wall just fell.
Yeah, like they see the like a panel from the wall just fall right next to them. Do you need help up there?
I mean,
so
am I?
could Phoenix just shoot a fireball
I think-
straight up?
Oh my gosh, no! I wouldn't risk that because if you roll low enough, you might hit me instead.
Or because we're all in a hole together, you might hit
Yeah.
all of us instead.
Yeah,
that's true too.
I think
okay,
we should go up.
I actually do have a funny idea. I kind of want to try it.
Sure.
Damascus looks at the others. Should I like? And he's pointing his turbine up toward the like above them, like to fire a hurricane up.
I guess if you want. It
There
sounds
we
pretty
go.
calm up there.
As Vile points his cannon at Sphinx and is ready to fire, which Sphinx was not expecting. He was expecting another punch, so this would hit if a tornado didn't shoot up from right under them, causing the mech with Vile inside to fly up and smash into the ceiling.
You know what, sir? No disrespect, but you make a terrible Maverick. You haven't had not one hit. I mean, you're destroying your base, but I mean, you have.
With that, the ride armor falls back down, grabs onto Sphinx, and slams him down onto the floor. This does cause damage. Do you ever shut up?
Okay, now I think we should go
Right
up.
behind him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Could like Phoenix be like right behind him when he says this?
If you roll for speed, yes.
His speed's I don't know, I didn't look. An 18.
Oh yeah, I mean that's really
just-
good. I'll just check speed really
I think
quick.
it's a 9.
Oh yeah, that's good. So, yes, as Vile says this, Phoenix
Excuse me.
traveled up in a ball of flame before reappearing. And I'm just imagining Phoenix appears behind Vile with arms crossed, just like looking down at him.
Well,
Gotta pee, but this is not a
do
good
you
time,
ever
please.
shut up?
You think I'm safe until so I can go pee? I don't know. Would it
Yeah,
be
I
too
got
risky?
Oh, yeah, you
Okay.
should be fine.
I'll be back.
And as Vile turns to look at Phoenix, Lug Wasp and Tamaskin climb up. Alpha does not, because he's looking up at the ladder, trying to figure out, how am I going to get my ride armor up there?
Just in the middle of the fucking fight, you just start hearing.
It's working. I keep falling.
I figure, like, if you're really intent on being a maverick, we could at least keep this not personal.
Or I could just give you all the change in my pocket to become on the good side. I got 62 cents.
I will kill you first.
Good luck on that.
Well,
I mean, you've already seen how that went. You destroyed half of your base.
I'm sure, like, I'm sure you're beyond no negotiation at this point, but
Vile raises a fist, getting ready to just slam it down on Sphinx. Not
yeah.
regarding anyone else. I am losing my voice.
I do a speed check to see if I can avoid it.
Well, you're currently stuck in his hand, and his big old mech hand slammed to the floor.
Could Phoenix
And-
try to shoot like a fireball? Or
Well, can Lug Wasp do something?
Yes.
Can Lug Wasp get in the way?
Ooh, yes. Roll.
Okay.
Hey, Gavin, can we VC later? After this session.
Okay. But his armor stat is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, as the fist slams down, Lug Wasp gets in the way. While Lug Wasp has a very large amount of armor, he's very durable, especially with those extra plates. This is still a ride armor. So while he was fairly unharmed, it still did a good bit of damage. Some of his plates shattered.
Oh.
Now, would Phoenix like to either use a fireball or a flame sword?
flame sword.
Roll.
Sorry, I love swords.
Flame sword sounds amazing.
Fucking like melt
And-
half the goddamn armor.
And with that, Phoenix plunges the sword into the armor. It seems to plunge through even into Vile's back. Suddenly, the armor slumps. It seems that they won.
You painting more to it right now?
Sphinx is able to wriggle out. Tamaskin just kind of looks at Vile's body.
Fast. Just
You know, man, I'm tired of dealing with this garbage. Like, I get, I'm sure it's great for people like Vile that they get to choose to do whatever they want. But like, I'm a mechanic. You know, before these people came around, I didn't have to worry about people just breaking shit in my shop.
Hey, I'm gonna let my character take a break real quick. I'm gonna go and munch on something real quick. I'll be back though.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to be here. And I'm tired of I'm tired of the people we're going up against pretending that I do. You know, I just don't want them breaking mine and other people's shit. People that, you know, can't, like, do anything about it.
Fools.
You know, if you wanna rebel against the Maverick Hunters, why don't you just go after the Maverick Hunters? Instead of breaking up my stuff.
Yeah, he works hard for his stuff.
The only reason you had a sword in your back is because this originated by breaking some of his shit, and me.
And I didn't even
Listen,
put a sword there.
listen, this mechanic works hard. I can't tell you how many times he's fixed
Well,
my car.
okay. I'm not. Never mind. I don't need the compliments. I'm tired of it.
Stop breaking other people's
Hello? Who joined?
belongings.
Oh, it was Hunter's other account.
Oh.
Let's move on.
Tamaskin, still silent, starts moving. As everyone starts going past the ride armor,
Wait, is it dead?
Vile turns around. He was readying his shoulder cannon and fires. Everyone can't move. Vile shot those paralyzing shots that he fired during their first battle, and it got everybody. They could not move, no matter what they did. All of their movement functions have been disabled. I told you, you're not gonna be the one killing me today. As Vile walks over.
Listen, man. I don't want to kill nobody. I just want to figure this thing out the manly way. I will kill. Have to. We will kill.
I am going to be so glad to shut you up. As he aims his wrist pistol at Sphinx. The group could hear something from the distance. From below them, actually. It sounded like a humming noise. Started getting more high-pitched. And not that. Not that. As they heard it get louder, something was fired out. A large blue ball of energy hit Vile in the side. Suddenly leaping up was Zero. He looks at our group and without any hesitation fires. His shots break through the paralysis. Our group is now freed. You all go on ahead. I'll handle Vile.
I want his mech suit.
Surely there's something I would like to do first.
Oh, go ahead.
I've recently discovered that I have some strange tendency to maybe have ended someone's life without my own will, and I didn't enjoy it, right? I want you to know that one thing. You're going to slowly but surely melt on the inside. So I hope you're emotionally stable like me. So enjoy the final days of your life.
I hope you're financially stable, unlike me. Well,
Vile was like about to lunge at Sphinx before Zero dashes over and smashes
I
his
think
head into the wall.
let's not make it any more difficult for our friend. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. With that, they continue onward. Now, before we go on to the next part, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and grab some more water. So I'll be back.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was
But-
going to say earlier. I found the
Hey.
most controversial thing.
Hmm.
Phoenix is emotionally stable, yet also has no friends.
Hey, Gavin,
What?
you want a VC after this for a little bit?
Sure.
Oh my goodness, dude. You nervous for college?
Yeah. One of the big things I'm nervous about now is I submitted my housing form, but I freaked out because I didn't know what they meant by write a description of myself. And I didn't want to, so I just submitted it without doing that, which probably means I'm gonna end up with a roommate that I don't get along well with.
Either that or they're gonna give you like some shitty place, or they're just gonna call you and have you tell them.
Well, I mean, I can only go into the dorms that like they have, and all of them are nice. It's just what the description was for. It was for roommate matching. So like
Oh.
other people would be able to be like, oh, he likes this thing and this thing and this thing. We'd make good roommates. And I didn't do that because I freaked out about it.
They're gonna put you in a room with somebody who also didn't fill out that form.
I mean, that would fucking. I filled out the rest of the form, but that would probably work.
Yeah, I mean, you
If
might
they
see me
put me.
because you're only like a couple hours from my aunt, so I'm probably next time I go to my aunt's, I'll probably swing by and see you there or something.
Well, shit, yeah.
Like, I
Because
think
they do allow visitors now.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what kind of stuff you'll get into in college, man.
I'm excited as well.
You got college parties. You got all these restaurants on campus that you could eat at or work at. You got all these classes. Ugh. I'm excited to hear the stories.
that's why I want to go
Well, I
to
mean-
the college I'm planning on going to.
If you were to swing by, you'd be able to eat at those places too, because
Yeah, I know.
they have the food court, which I hear has good food, but they also have a tavern thing.
My aunt says they have amazing food.
Yeah, and you'd be allowed to eat there. And even if you wouldn't be, like, I can just fucking go to the Walmart that's like 2 miles away and buy shit, like
Save
food,
your money. College
and
is
then cook it.
expensive, dude.
Oh, I know.
Are you gonna be one of those college kids who eats ramen noodles and mac and cheese cups?
Going
Well,
back to that roommate thing, Gavin, I think most of that has to do with finding out, yes, if what what roommate you would be paired with based on what they like, but also help decide if you might have a mental disorder or like what you're on edge about. Like if someone talks about something that makes you feel sad or angry or whatever.
I mean, in your case, I mean, I don't know you as well as I used to, but in your case, from what I did know about you, all I would say on there is I like video games and making music.
Oh yeah, those I should have put both of those on there because that could be a problem, especially the making music.
Yeah, because you might have a roommate who would want to like do something else, and you're sitting there trying to do music, and you could be distracting you, or you could be distracting them.
Yeah, so
I don't know. I'd probably call him and just. I don't know.
I might see if I can add on to my form after I've submitted it. Because the thing about that description is apparently they have a little app thing that you get put into where students can try to select their roommates, which I think is a bit odd, and I'm not sure how many students are actually going to use that. But
It'd probably be
Like-
helpful.
Friends that are going there and they want to be roommates.
like
All
that.
right, I'm back.
Okay. But
Hi,
yes,
Matt.
I am excited.
Cool.
Okay,
That was awful.
so as they continue onward, they go to an automatic door, which opens up to an elevator.
Oh boy, is the elevator there, or is it just a shaft?
The elevator is there.
Say if it's not, I might have to blow a hole in the bottom if it's a boss.
Right? I was about to
As
fly up that bitch.
as they all walk in and they look up, they see that, well, this is a very, very, very long elevator shaft. It appears that this might take them right to the top of the tower, which is most likely where Sigma is. This is the final battle.
Oh, I kind of wanted to explore the tower. Like,
I mean, you will
or
have to
something.
either kill him or knock him out.
God.
Can I do like a perception check to see if I can find like some kind of hidden weapon in the elevator?
You know what? Sure.
The 15.
As they walked into the elevator, Sphinx tried to look around. As there did appear to be some parts from other Reploids in here, possibly other Maverick hunters who might have gotten in here before them. As Sphinx scavenges around, he actually does seem to find some sort of buster weapon, which is those arm cannons that X and Zero have. Does he want to try to put it on his arm?
Yes.
As Sphinx puts it on, he sees that 4 prongs attach from the ends of the buster to his arm. So the buster
Okay.
won't come off. With that, the combat data appears to instantly install into his head. He now knows how to use it. It appears to be a buster that can fire out smaller shots, or if he charges it, it can fire out a gigantic shot, similar to the one that Zero used.
Check out this baby, you guys.
Oh, don't point that at me! Jeez!
It's just the oddest thing. I feel like I know how to use it, so we're gonna see how this.
And Maskin just looks up.
You guys need weapons. I am the weapon.
Tamaskin just looks up. So, this really is it, huh?
I guess so. Hey, isn't it really cool that I did all those headshots? And
Yeah. I guess it was pretty cool.
that was the first time I've ever done that. I wonder if I could do that with this thing.
Well,
What this button does. I better not push it in here.
at least after this, it'll be done. Well, either it'll be done or will be done, but
Not with that attitude. We're gonna win. We're gonna do this.
Tamaskin looks at the group. You know, even whether we do it or we don't,
He said doo doo.
I just want you guys to know that I know it's really only been a few days since we've known each other, but I've never felt closer to any group before. I didn't even feel that close to Alpha until we started doing all of this.
Wait, why did we do this in the first place?
You know, I suppose I feel the same way, but I think I'm gonna save. I think I'm gonna save the cheese for after this, because Sphinx is right. We're not gonna beat it. We're not gonna. We're not gonna beat him with my attitude. And anyways, I was just going on about how I'm only here because these pieces of garbage messed with my shop.
Alpha's back.
So, I still
okay.
have to get back to my shop.
Really quick, I just want to say how Alpha gets here. So,
He just falls through the elevator shaft.
as they're having this talk and Lugwasp is saying all this stuff, they hear something bang from the other side of the shaft, and soon the giant robot fist breaks through, and it's Alpha who walks on in.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh yeah, Alpha's included in this too.
Hell yeah.
So I guess should we repeat everything that we just said, or
Nah,
do you think he gets it?
I think he gets it. And
He's got a brain of a computer. He don't need to hear what we gotta say.
Tamaskin walks over and just puts a hand as close to the shoulder of the ride armor as he can. Well, old buddy, this is it.
And you know what, Tamaskin? This will be something really, really cool that you can tell that waitress for no reason. For no particular reason.
You know,
no
really can.
particular reason at all.
And just as a good luck charm, I would like to make it clear that I am not retiring after this.
Good.
Man, I would like to make it clear. I hope when this is all over with, they give me my job back so I can afford my 15%.
I'm going to say it again. I am not going to retire after this. I'm not this isn't my last day in the Corps, in the Army. I'm just putting that out there.
You know what?
We got you, bud.
You know, I was a doctor, so why don't you put me in your clinic, or your mechanic shop, and maybe I could open up a little clinic inside you. Because I need it 50% more.
I love how Sphinx's only motivation for this whole thing
is just to make money.
Just so he can get a job, so he can get car insurance.
Right. Well, that's his thing.
Car insurance
for his car that he doesn't even have anymore.
Right.
We offer multiple kinds of mechanoid insurance if you get it repaired at our shop. It's probably a bit pricey, but that's because we're not a big insurance company.
Oh, see, season two of this series is not including Sphinx because he's out looking for his right arm.
Right.
All I'll say is that you guys have unintentionally hinted at future events.
Good.
So if we did do a season 2 of this, we could easily do it.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like the car insurance.
It could even not happen for some crazy reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if we did do a season 2, then I'd have to find another funny joke instead of the car insurance, because that probably gets old after a while.
Yeah. Just like the
Paying
Geico
off
commercial.
the car insurance. Car debt.
No, it'd be going for motorcycle insurance.
running from the MegaMan IRS for insurance
that's
fraud.
Oh my
literally
God.
what I was gonna say.
I need to pay back my credit card
Yeah.
debts.
Yeah, you think
You
the
need to
Maverick
make a
Hunters
payment
are
on your
bad.
doorknobs.
Just you don't even know about the insurance hunters.
Oh boy!
You
Is that
have
what we're
not
gonna
made a
tax
payment on your
hunters?
doorknobs.
Maverick Hunters, Maverick Hunters, next season we're going to be hunting down people who owe credit cards.
Doorknob payments.
We're gonna be loan sharks.
Oh my God.
So,
Anywho,
Well, y'all, I think the elevator's coming to a stop.
Yeah.
And
look,
so the elevator hasn't actually gone up yet.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
they do find the button.
well, then why? Wait, was that flying this whole time? What's going on? It's
So-
state asking in game.
We find the button, we hit it, and the elevator goes up. Everyone. Oh, go ahead.
hey, Lug Wasp,
yeah.
do you have any spare? Even it could be like tiny pieces of metal or something.
Wait, you know what would be so funny if the Megalovania elevator version plays while we're going up the elevator?
I mean,
Like elevator.
The
You guys want to
whenever
yes, I want to do it. I don't know about them, but
I mean,
will.
I'm
I think that
indifferent.
would be-
Plus, it'll
Sure.
also give me a chance to adjust my rhythm bot too.
Okay,
Yeah.
here. Let me get it.
But
I
anyway,
got
Lug Wasp, do you have any spare pieces of metal?
I think I've got one that's kind of half lodged in my eye. Vile or whatever his name was hit me pretty hard. So
Would
you
you like
can
for me? Would you like for
You
me to
can have
quickly
it.
surgically remove it? I mean, I can get it out without hurting you.
could you please?
Yes. Do I have to roll for this, or can I just? do it?
No, you can just do it.
Okay. There you are.
There we go.
My God, that's
I'll turn
awesome.
that down. This is actually
Awesome.
really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it
I
down.
just see,
for-
I just see Tabascan like bobbing his head. Huh? They chose a pretty good song for this.
Damn. You know, this is really good, man. Like,
You know, for being a nuke factory, like
They got some
wonder
good
if
being
names.
a factory, this is pretty good.
Do they like this? Like, this what they choose?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's good. I mean, you know.
I'm kind of fucking jamming over here. I'm imagining this
I just
this little
imagine
mechanical bee going like side to side with its legs.
Yes.
No, I just
Like the
imagine that
fucking
everybody.
stick bug dance.
Well, I imagine that Sphinx is like sitting there rocking back and forth, bobbing his head. And then he's
I'm
kind of
just imagining Sigma
Right?
sitting up and his throne at the top, and he just like hears the elevator. He's like, "Oh, the jam's back on."
Dude, the jam is so badass.
We all sit there for a minute until the song ends, just fucking jamming, and then as soon as it stops, we immediately take our poses.
Yeah, like when we get up there, we're ready to fight, and we're like, "All right, Sigma." He puts up like a finger, like hold it, and we wait until the end.
Lug Wasp. This shit's on fire.
You know, guys, I think after this fight, I think I'm gonna download this off iTunes.
Yeah, you know.
In the year 21 double
they
X,
just
they
pulled-
still have iTunes.
Yeah, you know,
they
you
just,
should
like,
listen. You should listen to more of Phoebe Talks' stuff.
Kobe talk.
Is that who this is?
It's Toby Fox.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure, anyways.
Yes,
Toby
yes.
Fox.
Do you want to know what they plan to do with metal?
it's a
Sure.
metal.
I plan
I like
to make
this,
like a tiny sword for Lug Wasp.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Yeah, he's got-
actually,
Sword.
actually, you could have because you just got metal right now. It's not actually a beam sword, but if you
Right.
want to
That's great.
have Lugwas try to make it into a beam sword,
Ooh. And
But
I don't need a sword. I have this giant chunk of metal. So
Hunter,
Yeah.
You are a giant chunk
I'm
of metal.
I'm gonna
So.
send you.
well, yeah.
I'm gonna send you the link to this song so you can put it in your description box. So you don't get
All
in
right.
trouble.
Okay. I like it
I
though.
mean, if
There
it,
you
Like
go.
the idea is like, you know,
you won't.
I
You
want to
will
put
not.
it.
You will not get in trouble for it as long as there is credit.
Okay.
yep.
I'll
I
have
don't
to
mind
send
doing
you
that.
the link.
but yeah. If all else fails, I can just use my head.
I mean, we're like, I
We all
kinda
need to
also
use
wanna
our
put,
heads. Battery race.
We're trying to talk at
You
once, and it's
You know
Open
that
door.
episode of SpongeBob where they're like, "Oh, use our heads."
If Phoenix is trying to say something.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Phoenix.
yeah. At one point, this is just for a second. At one point, everyone was talking at once, and I got like a massive headache. But anyways,
Oh.
the idea is that like once he makes it, Phoenix can put like a little bit of fire in it. That way, if he never needs to, I don't know, do
Actually, do you want to have Phoenix actually ask Lugwas to make it first?
yes. Like Wasp.
Yeah.
You know that piece of metal that was in your eye?
Yes.
Do you want to make it into a sword? Like a tiny little sword?
Oh,
Could
gee,
you?
do I mean, I could try. I don't know if I have enough time, but sure. Oh,
Time is the number.
I mean, this
Boy.
elevator's going pretty slow, so you might have
rolling time.
Wow, whoever made this
Oh,
really
please.
likes this song.
I know, right?
Yeah, it seems like it never ends.
Stop it. Stop.
How long is this going to go on
Roll.
for? Like 10
Please.
hours?
2020.
Once it stops, the elevator door opens.
Okay.
Ding.
My phone screen
Ground
keeps
floor.
turning off.
Ground floor.
And with
Third
that,
floor. Ding.
Lugwas
Fifth
gets to
floor.
work on the
Ding.
beam sword.
Sixth floor. Ding. Seventh floor.
As the elevator starts approaching the end, the beam sword is complete. Lugwasp has not actually made a blade for the sword, as he figured that Phoenix would prefer using their flame as the actual blade. So he designed it to where it uses the flame to create the blade.
Alright, well, here you are.
I mean, you know, for you being a mechanic, you can make weapons pretty good. Hey, me and him both got new weapons. Where are you guys' new weapons?
I mean, that's,
I got
ma-
new turbines, so
I mainly learned it from my assistant friend. He's less of an assistant, more of, I guess he works on tools and weapons rather than mechanoids.
Oh, he sounds like an asshole to me.
Kurajo comes up and just like stabs Vinx. It doesn't actually do any damage. Just
He sounds like an asshole to me.
Like Wasp.
and
I mean, he's still at
as-
the shop.
Now that
okay.
now that you know, I put a little bit of fire in the sword, I would like to give it to you as a gift of appreciation and kind of
I mean,
empathy.
I made the sword.
You're gay.
Well, yeah,
I made
but-
it.
Yeah,
I
but now
made it for you, man. I've got my stick.
But this
He's
thing,
got two.
this thing does fire really well.
I don't know. You want to try it out real quick?
I really think you should keep it, especially because it's designed specifically for you.
For
Even
your
like
fire.
the handle, it's like a bird handle. Yeah.
You're
Hey.
a tiny bird.
You know what? Hey,
Just keep
guys,
the sword.
guys, the door's about to open.
Oh
And
yeah.
they do reach the top. At the ends of the hallway sits Sigma, sitting on a makeshift throne, petting a mechanoid wolf.
Oh, he's so cute. Can I tame him? Let's not kill him.
Well,
here.
well. I must admit, I did not expect most of you to be the ones to come and try to face me.
Me included.
It's over,
Well-
Sigma.
I like your wolf, but I might just burn it.
Over, you say.
It is over. And you have nothing. It is all of us against you.
Oh, on the contrary. I believe one of you would like to say otherwise. Isn't that right, Phoebe?
Oh.
Phoenix's flames burn even brighter purple. Phoenix can still hear everything, see everything that's going on, but their body is suddenly moving on its own. And that voice starts going through their head once again, but this time it's much clearer. It is Sigma. You will obey my every command. You shall be my next body. And in their mind, they can see a vision of Sigma's head. But it's not normal. It's glitchy. As if Sigma is some sort of program. Phoenix walks and
Is this
stands beside Sigma, holding out the beam saber that Lugwasp just created,
Damn it, Lugwasp.
and
Created this-
ignites it. Sigma
Well.
simply smirks as he continues to pet his wolf.
Well,
You
guys?
are sick.
Can I roll to try to get out of it?
Yes, that is will.
I don't know what his will is, but I think it's decent.
It's 8, which is average. Okay.
Well, is that high enough?
As Phoenix is about to lunge at the group, their body pauses for a moment. Sigma looks slightly confused. You're still trying to fight back. Well, I see that you are truly a great candidate for my next body. But you have no chance of overpowering me.
You're a program. You're not real.
Could Sphinx attack? Could Sphinx attack? What's his face?
Sigma?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to try out that cannon.
Ooh. Okay. Actually, I think it's time. I think
Yes.
it's time.
That
I
reminds me
heard
of
this
something.
earlier.
What?
I don't know why,
It
this is so much
reminds
quieter.
me a lot of Tetris. Like the older versions of Tetris.
There we go.
I used to play a lot of Tetris.
As Sphinx tries to fire at Sigma, Phoenix gets in the way and takes the blow.
Wait, what?
Phoenix is under his control. We can't attack him without hurting Phoenix. Damn it!
Can we
I have an idea.
Let's capture Phoenix.
I have an idea. Lugwasp wants to charge at Phoenix.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Even though I rolled an 18, he still got me.
Oh, please, phone. Come on. No. I'm shaking now.
Holy.
Yes.
So okay, you just wanted to charge at them, correct?
Yeah, the attempt to pin them.
Gotcha. Lugwasp lunges and pins Phoenix down. Sigma's still just grinning, watching this. Phoenix is trying to struggle and is trying to reach their arm over to stab Lugwasp with the beam saber, but Lugwasp can notice that Phoenix isn't doing any other move. He knows that Phoenix could easily just turn into a fireball and get away, or even just blow through his entire body, but isn't. Phoenix isn't completely gone yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could he try to take control again?
Yes.
Alright, Phoenix.
Good,
I think we're just gonna sit here.
Damn.
Oh my
do you
God.
want to
Alright.
use inspiration?
Yeah.
Damn.
No better.
Phoenix is trying to fight back, but the Sigma virus in his head still laughs. Like I said, you cannot defeat me.
Can I
Phoenix's
attack
body breaks free of Lugwasp's hold and slashes down. The beam saber cuts off one of Lugwasp's arms.
Come here, I'm a medic, come here.
Lugwasp!
I'm gonna try to pin him again.
Maskin wants to try to rush over. I'm gonna try too!
Sphinx, Alpha. Do you think you could take care of that punk?
I just rolled and it was an 14.
Yes. Hunter, are you still there?
Or did the 18 not do anything?
Nope.
Guessing.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, are you gonna go try to attack Sigma?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I'm using the arm cannon.
Let's
So I guess it helps that. I guess
Which-
it kind of helps that Lugwasp is trying.
Actually,
to do it.
Jacob, first, are you just firing the arm cannon?
What should I do? Should I?
Well, because remember what I said before, you can just fire it or you can charge it. But if you charge it, that's going to take a turn.
I'll charge it, why not?
Okay. So, Sphinx begins to charge his arm cannon as Alpha starts rushing over towards Sigma. Wow. Tamaskin tries to rush over to pin down Phoenix. And can you roll for Lugwasp again, Gavin?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna. For the love of God.
The hell? Is
Never
that a new
mind.
vocal effect?
Sounded like it.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Ooh,
Yes.
Tamaskin
wow.
grabs onto one of Phoenix's arms but isn't able to shove him down. However, Lugwasp uses his entire body to slam Phoenix onto the ground, and the two pin him down. As this happens, Alpha tries to rush over and punch Sigma. Sigma doesn't even move from his chair.
Come on, man.
As the ride armor fist launches toward him, he simply raises out a hand and blocks it.
Gosh darn it, my roll was an 8. That blast.
Sphinx
is nuts.
fires the charge blast at Sigma. Sigma takes out his own beam saber and slices through the blast. Still not moving from his chair. Now,
Panic.
Phoenix, can you roll?
Phoenix, come on. You're gonna make it through.
It was a 7.
And I don't have an
Phoenix.
inspiration!
Phoenix is still trying to fight back against the Sigma virus. And a crack starts to form in the virus. What? How? How was this possible?
Because unlike
Phoenix
you, I have
can
a
hear-
humanity.
Phoenix can hear the voices of their friends. Come on, Phoenix! Snap out of it! You're not a maverick.
Phoenix, you've got a decision here. Not a decision that you want to make, but one that you have to make. Come on.
Roll again, Phoenix.
Oh, I'm fired.
Damn. Dice Maiden is not having it.
You want me to roll?
Hang on. The Sigma virus grunts. Even if that is the case, you'll kill them before long.
I'll
Now-
end up stabbing myself. Huh? What do you...
Phoenix is able to shake off Tamaskin and stabs him in the side.
God. Tamaskin. Shit.
I don't want to do this, Phoenix. He points a turbine at Phoenix. Now, Hunter, would you like to try to punch or use the mine on Sigma?
I'd say use the mine.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Man. Would you like to use your inspiration, Hunter?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Use that inspiration.
Wow. Thanks, Dice Maiden.
Damn.
As Alpha tries to fire the magnet mine, Sigma grabs it as it launched toward him and looks Alpha in the eye. I'm tired of these games. He whips his arm back and throws the mine right back at Alpha. It explodes,
man, why'd you do
knocking
that?
the ride armor into the wall. This did considerable damage. Alright, Jacob, what's your move?
I don't know what I should do because he's blocking all of my shots. I guess use the rifle? Wait, does the cannon do more damage or the rifle?
The cannon does more damage if you charge it.
Oh, well,
So-
I guess.
And
So if
I
you
feel
want-
like
I guess I'll
a
just
lot of the
fire.
reason. Yeah, a lot of the reason things aren't working out is also because of rolls, I think.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely
So-
rolls.
There you go. I
Yeah,
was
it
just wanting
definitely
to
has
fire
to
it.
be.
The last good roll was at 932. It's 937 now.
I was gonna fire the cannon and it was a 12.
Okay. Sphinx did you say fire the cannon?
Yeah.
Sphinx is trying to use his buster to attack Sigma, but the shots still aren't doing anything. Though, he did see Sigma grunt after one shot did pass through his defense. He did damage. Slight damage, but it was still damage. Now, Phoenix. Oh, come on.
God darn it!
Wow!
Dice
Wow!
Maiden, I want you dead.
That's worse than your last roll.
It's worse than almost all my rolls. Ever.
I still have my
Wow,
inspiration
Phoenix
too.
lunges at Lugwasp. Okay, Gavin, you're gonna have to roll an armor roll for this.
Okay.
I can roll for you if you need.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have someone else start rolling for me.
Fucking Christ.
I
Wow.
have inspiration.
His
This-
armor is really high.
That
though.
is true. I
It
do
is
have inspiration.
Yeah, and your
Oh,
armor's really
that is
high.
True.
And his
Do you
armor's
want
really
to
high.
use it now?
No.
Okay.
I'll just rely on my high armor.
Phoenix lunges toward Lugwasp, however, their body turns into the fireball to launch themselves. As they get right up to him, they swing the beam saber down, leaving a gash down the middle of his body. His oil begins to spray out. Phoenix is losing more control. Tamaskin grits his teeth. He's going to try to fire at Phoenix. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. He
Roll a
fires a
16.
hurricane, which slams into Phoenix, and this does a considerable amount of damage. Phoenix is hit and falls on the ground. Their body isn't completely gone yet, but they are extremely susceptible to wind attacks. Their flames have been put out. However, Sigma still seems to be in control, though barely. Roll.
Isn't Sphinx made of fire too?
Row, dude.
No.
Wow, Dice
Roll it.
Maiden.
This is
Wow.
this is why I like Ed.
You leave him now?
Yes, but it's not fair.
I'm trying to think of something.
Okay.
And water. They don't like water either.
Okay, what's
Wait.
happening? Is it my turn?
Tamaskin,
Yeah?
is there anything lighter that you can do with your turbines?
Lighter.
Maybe we can keep Phoenix weak.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll again just to
You're
see how
crap.
effective this is.
I thought you said you're crap.
Okay. Tamaskin starts to blow not a hurricane, but just a fairly strong wind
Gotta
to
cook that.
keep
don't we?
Phoenix down.
Might want to make sure.
Sigma
Pretty sure you
doesn't
got-
seem pleased. He actually seems to be getting up.
Well, dude, that's
Hunter,
wrong.
would you like to try to attack him?
It's pretty cooked.
Oh, yeah,
but you
why
still
not?
gotta cook it. That's
I tried to
nasty.
roll again, but I'll wait until.
Okay, was it Hunter that rolled the damn
Okay.
two?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Doesn't he have inspiration?
he already used it.
I used my damn inspiration.
God.
So that's what caused me to
Alpha
fuck up.
tries to go over and hit Sigma. Sigma, in one move, cuts a leg and an arm off of the ride armor, causing it to tip and fall on the ground.
Sigma, can you fix that? I'll take care of this nerd.
You
Would
mean
you-
Lug Wasp?
Lugwasp, yeah.
Lug Wasp wants to do something else.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
He wants to load himself into the grenade launcher.
Oh.
Oh, this. Ooh.
Roll.
You know, Gavin, when I told you how this was originally going to end, I didn't expect Dice Maiden to really want that ending to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Hockey, hold
It's
on.
crazy.
Using inspiration.
What now?
Alright.
Yes!
There we go. Lugwasp gets. So who's he actually firing at?
Sigma.
Okay. Gets in the cannon and he fires himself. Sigma looks up, and as he was trying to ready a slash, he was not fast enough. Lugwasp bashes down into Sigma, his body slamming through and destroying his makeshift throne. His wolf starts to growl.
Wait,
Yes! With that, the Sigma
Yes!
virus seemed to weaken. With that, and Phoenix being drained thanks to Tamaskin, the
could
virus
Sphinx?
began to chip more and more. What is impossible?
Could Sphinx just like all of a sudden just nowhere have a lighter just to set Sphinx back to fire?
No, I can't allow that.
Okay. Well then,
Listen here.
can I charge up?
You
Can I
are
charge up?
no
Sphinx?
longer allowed in my shop.
Yes, you can charge that
Oh,
up.
I got to roll for that, or
No, you only roll when you fire it.
oh, okay.
Phoenix wants to walk
Right.
up. You're not
Can
allowed
Lug-
in shop or in my body ever again.
Can Lug Wasp do something again?
Yes.
He should
He
be
wants
able
to punch
He should be able to.
him right in the goddamn forehead, in his gigantic forehead.
Yes.
Okay. Yes!
He does so. And that hurts. The red gem on his forehead actually cracks at that punch. Sigma grits his teeth. He leaps, causing Lugwasp to get off, and lands, tearing off his cape and readying himself for a true fight.
Okay, can I
I
blast?
am done messing around now.
Oh,
I will admit, you all have done much better than I anticipated. But you will not make it out of here alive.
are you saying that about us or you? Can I do my blast?
I am
Do your
So-
blast.
Damn!
so tired of your
15,
pathetic.
baby.
He fires that blast at Sigma, that charged up blast. Sigma tries to block it with his beam saber, but as he does, it is pushing him backwards. As this is going on, would Phoenix like to attack?
Yeah.
Since he has conscious of his body. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Would you like him
Wow.
to use his own beam saber?
yes.
As he rushes up towards Sigma, he slices, cutting through one of Sigma's arms, causing it to drop his beam sword and get hit with the charged blast.
Damn.
The Sphinx picked up the beam sword.
Sigma, I am tired of your puny little cowarding acts. Enough!
And Tamaskin shoots a hurricane at the damaged Sigma, damaging him even more. Like I said, it's over.
It's
I don't know
over.
why you
You're
did
done.
this. But we will not let you do this to anyone else. Cause any more unnecessary deaths.
Could Phoenix do another attack on the wolf?
Yes.
Man, I wanted to try to adopt the wolf.
Well,
As the wolf began to lunge, Phoenix, without even looking, does an upward slash, cutting the wolf mechanoid in two.
That's the end of that.
enough with you two.
Sigma, do you really believe that this fight will end with this? As long as we Reploids still exist, more will follow in my footsteps.
So they're all about to have their
It's the
heads
same
crushed.
dead end that you are right now, because your little foot track very much ends right here.
Pretty much. I mean, you're pretty much a goner. You might as well give up now.
He struggles to stand back up. Who wants to do the honors of the
Me.
final hit?
Me.
Actually, you know
Okay.
what? Well, yeah, Jake,
I think
you could take it.
I'll
You could take it.
There you go.
Oh, you
Yeah, Lugwasp
put
is
a period
fucking
on
dying.
accident.
Oh, I did? Okay, hold on.
Re-edit.
There we go.
There we go.
Finks takes out his rifle, aims it right at Sigma's head.
Ooh, he wants to say something before he shoots.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You have gotten on our nerves last time. I'm tired of you messing with my friends, and I'm tired of you damaging and killing all these people for no reason. Your time is over, bub.
He fires,
Bitch.
and it completely breaks through his head gem.
Damn.
His body slumps.
Can Phoenix do one last thing just to be funny?
Yes.
He wants to put Sigma's own weapon straight through his neck.
Alright. Phoenix walks over and takes Sigma's saber. He walks over to Sigma's head and stabs it through his neck. As he
Sick.
lets go and looks at Sigma's lifeless eyes, they could feel something shake it. Suddenly, the walls behind Sigma, behind his throne, begin to move open. Cables launch out and attach onto his head, using that hole that was pierced in thanks to Phoenix. The head is ripped out and taken over to something behind the walls. The group can see two blue eyes glowing. And they see Sigma's head is attached to a gigantic wolf mechanoid that is larger than the room they are in.
A very large mechanoid.
Couldn't die peacefully, could you?
No, not really.
Do you think
It's not
Sphinx
possible
can
for me.
pick up
Have
the
any
saber?
friends.
Like, can Sphinx? Do you think Sphinx can pick up the saber and use it?
Yes, Sphinx can pick it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
More
then.
weapons.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
As they all ready for battle, Wolf
Oh.
Sigma roars, and suddenly lightning shoots out from the hands of the robot, and it shocks everyone.
Wow.
This does a lot of damage. They are already very much hurt, and they all crumble to the ground.
Oh, I guess we're
As
dead.
as Wolf Sigma stares them down, everyone just stares at their ends until the
Zero.
elevator shaft bursts open. Someone leaps in. It was not Zero. However, a shot very similar to Zero's fires in and slams into Wolf Sigma's face. As they turn to see who it was X. But it wasn't the same X they saw before.
X gon' give it to you.
Now clad in a white armor and having a buster looking identical to Zero's. They saw X looking pissed. It's over, Sigma. I'm ending this once and for all. As the group lay there watching, X leaps up and fires more shots at Wolf Sigma.
The Sphinx tried to get up and use the sword on him.
Sure.
Ugh.
Sphinx is able to stand. Actually, Hamaskin is able to stand.
Alright, let's see who else can stand. Come on.
Okay.
Phoenix can stand.
Joke's on you guys, I'm standing up.
Lugwasp can
Can
stand.
stand.
That's the first.
Alpha's
Well,
just
right
laying on
here
the
it
floor
seems-
because he's missing a leg.
And Alpha can stand.
On his one leg.
Yes. Most likely.
Tamaskin. It was great knowing you.
Likewise.
I don't know most of you, so
In fact, you know what? Fuck it. I love every one of you fuckers.
Same here. Now let's end this.
Let's
The
go.
great battle. Let's go.
Is Sphinx still going to use the sword, or do I have to re-roll for that?
You might have to re-roll.
No.
No?
No? Okay.
They
Okay.
all leap in and do one final assault along with X, using all of their powers combined. Alpha uses the magnet mine cannon, which is still operational on his ride armor.
Yeah.
Tamaskin using both hurricanes. Lugwasp using both propellers. Phoenix using their beam saber. And Sphinx joining X with charged shots. With that, Wolf Sigma does one final roar before falling out of the tower. Soon enough, the Maverick Hunters are able to destroy the tower and deactivate all of the nukes. Our team
I feel like we should roll to see if we get deactivated.
We
fall.
could roll, but I don't think we will.
No.
No.
We
Rolls a
We
freaking
fall
weapon and we blow up
onto the
everything in the end.
ground, all losing consciousness.
Out like
Later.
a fucking light.
At the Kronos Institute, Gate and another Reploid scientist, one known as Burkana, stood before our group as their eyes opened once again. Gate would then inform everyone that they did perish during that final encounter, but he was able to revive them. Somehow, their DNA souls were able to sustain themselves during that. In fact, he actually brings up that right when X appeared, according to Phoenix's recording anyway, is when they died.
Aha.
Somehow, they were able to sustain themselves even after that. We then cut to some time later. Alpha and Tamaskin are still part of the Maverick Hunters, and thanks to their efforts, have actually been promoted to S-Class, and serve under the new Maverick Hunter Commander, Commander X. And Tamaskin actually did get the courage to ask out that waitress.
Yeah.
Lugwasp, while he was working at the Mechanaloid repair shop for the Maverick Hunters for a little while after he was resurrected, he actually was seen by Commander Stern, as well as Dr. Kane, the father of Reploids. The two offered Lugwasp a new position as the chief mechanaloid production manager for the newly reformed Repliforce. Sphinx actually got his job back as a doctor, thanks to everyone putting in a good word and ensuring that he was no longer a Maverick. Not only that, but he had adequate defenses in case the hospital ever got attacked again. And
He could afford his car insurance.
yes, he could,
Yes, he could.
especially since
He could also afford to make a payment on his door knobs.
Was using him as a test subject to try to find a cure for the Maverick virus.
Mm.
And last but not least, Phoenix. Phoenix was actually being tested by Gate and Bracana after their resurrection for a long time. Their reason being, they found out that Phoenix was somehow able to conquer the Maverick virus, though they were not sure about the Sigma virus, as when Phoenix was resurrected, they were pretty much immediately put back to sleep in order to run these tests. So they were not able to inform Gate and Bracana about the Sigma virus. But they were testing Phoenix in order to try to create a Reploid who would not become Maverick, no matter what.
Mm.
And that is where we end our tale for Mega Man X.
Hell yeah.
For now.